Hi guys, here from Krabi, Thailand. Just had a nice kayaking session on the sea and I got some inspiration. Just wanted to share a couple of ideas, a couple of thoughts. Just a quick few minutes. The last week or so, well, the last few weeks actually, the Bitcoin price has been climbing quite considerably. We've had the Bitcoin hit $20,000 yesterday for the first time. Now, a year and a half ago, when I started investing in Bitcoin at $600 or so, I did not see this coming at all. I did truly believe in the long-term value of Bitcoin, as I still do, but I wouldn't have been able to guess in my wildest dreams that we would have seen this kind of increase. Now, it's been interesting, all the debates going around in the world, and all the naysayers and all the haters, all the lovers. The haters saying that Bitcoin can never keep growing like this, never keep increasing like this in value, and that'll make it deflationary in nature because you will never be able to lend or borrow in Bitcoin. By the time that you have to pay it back, it's just so much more, worth so much more. Now, of course, the increase in the value or the price of a commodity cannot sustain this kind of rate. But that's not why I'm invested in Bitcoin, and that's not why we are going into this space, to see it as a proper a really good alternative to the banking systems of the world. For instance, take offshore banking. If you want to move some assets offshore, all you do is you put it in Bitcoin. And as long as a currency and a store of value is seen as that by millions of people around the world, there will be value in that. That is what gives a currency value, is the willingness and the ability and the perceptions of people that it is something of value that they can and want to trade in. Now, I firmly believe that we're still seeing a lot of potential growth in Bitcoin in the next few years. I do get excited though, and I do get quite happy when I see it evening out a little bit, because I think it's much more sustainable, it's a much more long-term view. And yes, Bitcoin is probably suited more and more towards a store of value and a store of wealth. But don't think that you're going to put your money into Bitcoin, you're going to invest in Bitcoin and then just wait until it hits $1 million and then take it all out. That's not the purpose of why we are going into this crypto space. We're going into it because we're looking for an alternative to the current debt-based monetary systems of the world, which are really benefiting only a select few. So my question is always, if somebody says, yeah, but the minute that Bitcoin hits $500,000 or $1 million, lots of people want to just extract their funds and take their profits and get out of the market. Now, I remember when the Zim dollar kind of basically hit $1 million to 1 rand. I promise you, I wasn't very keen on exchanging my rands for a million Zim dollars each, for the simple reason that the Zim dollar was just worth less and less. So what I'm trying to say is that if Bitcoin's price grows to $500,000, it doesn't mean Bitcoin is worth that much. It means the US dollar is just worth that little. So Bitcoin is something that can truly store your wealth, and any cryptocurrency for that matter, because of the technology behind it, the decentralization, the non-ability of any central party to control the currency, to manipulate the supply of the currency, the flow of the currency, interest rates, etc. And the fact that there's a decentralized consensus in the blockchain, which means that whenever you make a transaction peer-to-peer, you don't need to know the person that you're paying the money to, he doesn't need to know you, she doesn't need to know you. The transaction takes place in a 100% trust basis because of the decentralization of the consensus that take place across the board. That is the simple, exciting matter, a peer-to-peer value exchange at low cost. And there's basically no reconciliations required, because as soon as a transaction goes through, it's gone through. The settlement takes place as well, and that means that there's no reconciliation required. So the blockchain has so much ability to change the way we're doing just about everything in the world, and value exchange is just one of that, just one of those very exciting happenings. So yeah, that's it from me, and I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful festive season ahead. Cheerio, till later, bye.